Oh, have y'all seen all of the crazy nonsense going on with every single VTuber org? Now, we are gonna get into one of the wildest, one of the worst contracts within VTubing history. Now, there ain't anything worse than this. So get your horses ready. Make sure you get yourself some popcorn because this is gonna be a ride. But before we get into the video, make sure you like this video itself to help the algorithm god, share it around, and also sub to the channel. Now let's get into it. Oh my god, this is gonna be big. Oh, this is gonna be so big.
Picture this, okay? Just take a second to picture this.
Okay.
You finally managed to find employment.
Thank God.
Horrid job.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, by the way. It's a crazy achievement.
Yay!
But throughout the whole thing, right? You did your interviews. They went well. You met with your future coworkers. You met with HR.
Yeah.
Maybe even met the CEO himself or herself.
Thank God.
Whoever they are.
What a great day.
Things are going great.
It's
You're
a
really
beautiful
happy,
day.
and I'm happy for you too.
Yeah.
You worked there for around a year.
That's right. And when I'm done, I'm going to order
life
Chipotle.
Comes at you fast.
To celebrate.
You know what? It happens. You're just not mentally there. Things are going on, and you just need to leave the job because you can't perform it as well as you'd want to. You put in your resignation letter thinking, okay, I'm just going to leave in 2 weeks. But that HR person you were friends with, they knock on your office door and they're like, listen, about you leaving. You're like, yeah, what's up? Sorry. Again, you know, I'm going to miss you guys. But no, it's not about that. It's not about that. Yeah, we're going to need every single dollar we've ever paid you back in our bank account.
Damn. I'm gonna be real though. I'm gonna be real. Like, people think HR is there to help the workers. No. HR is there to help the company. They're there to help the company doesn't get screwed. They're not there for the workers. So no. This is we're into something deep. I'd be mad. I'd be like, nah, fuck y'all, I'm out, see ya, my money.
And of course your reaction is this. You're about to say this. You're about to say, wait, is that even but then before you can even finish your sentence, the HR person says, oh, and also you can't find any other job within this field for 3 years.
You know, this is actually true. Thank God. I think America made a bill now that this is not allowed anymore. But that is actually true. There's many, depending on where you are in the world, this is actually true. In Europe, it's not true though. It's also highly illegal.
Flabbergasted.
I mean, VTuber orgs and illegal. You know how that has been. You know, legal, illegal. We're dealing with people that are inexperienced, 19 to, 25-year-olds. So, they can go through the cracks a little bit and do some illegal stuff for the benefit of the company. $1 billion company needs to save those extra $30,000, so they gotta do these things.
You wonder if this contract is even enforceable, but they insist it is. In fact, if you can't even remember how much money they paid you, they can quintuple it and make you pay 5 times.
Damn, that's a big work.
Every single penny you've made while you were working under them. Guys, this is a true
story. Good luck, Phoenix. Thanks for coming by. Have a great one. Thanks for the video.
This is exactly what happened to Amano Serafi, who was under the VNU talent agency. Strap in for this one. It is an absolute mess.
Damn.
Guys, what's better than hot anime girls combined with war?
Bro.
Nothing. Which is why World of Warships is collaborating with Azur Lane for their 6th wave, bringing back the Azur Lane themed ships and skins, as well as the characters, adding 2 new ones, like Shimakaze, who you can set as a commander with full voice packs and voice lines, as well as Hornet, also coming with her own voice packs. But she's kind of my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. With over 500 ships spread across 10 different factions ever since the game came out in 2015, you'll no doubt find a ship that suits your playstyle.
Game.
Speaking of playstyles,
this is my favorite game. Everybody,
teams, including games such as
sponsored today.
And did I mention this game is available on consoles? Even better, for a limited time, new players can use the code 6th Wave Azur Lane to get a bunch of awesome items, such as 1 Azur Lane crate, 7 days premium account, 1.5 million credits, and 600 doubloons.
Wow,
so
doubloon?
Click the link in the description.
Oh my God!
And thank you to Wargaming for sponsoring
can't believe
this
it,
video,
guys.
baby.
This is a deal worth it.
Amano Serafi was a VTuber working under the talent agency of VNU. She was part of their second wave or generation called Solstice. She debuted on the 3rd of March, 2023. Now, her amazing VTuber agency, which I highly recommend, by the way, I'm sure you're going to want to sign up immediately after this video.
I want to sign up.
It stands for Virtual and Universe, or VTuber and You. I don't know how that makes any sense. I mean, why can't it just stand for one? I'm confused, but it says a lot about the agency, I think, as you'll see. Amano had streamed for VNU.
It sounds like one of those indie agencies that just try to get a quick buck.
For almost a year.
Did I tell you about that agency? There was a guy, ladies. I love y'all, ladies. But dude, there's some wild people on the internet. There was a guy that created his own VTuber agency just so he could talk to girls. He made a VTuber agency and made all of his female talents sit on Discord with him all the time, nearly, like from many times, and forced them to play Overwatch with them. And some of them had to sit there in voice call while they're sleeping. It's the weirdest shit ever, man. Holy. So I'm telling you right now, just because there's an organization, a VTuber org out there, it doesn't mean that it's professional. It doesn't mean that this thing is branded by it's branded and it's like, oh, it's all perfect and great. Some orgs are just on its scale bad and has most of the time, many times, malicious intent in itself.
Since she debuted in March,
I don't even know what to say about that.
But then
I don't even know what the fuck to say about that. Like that's some work for just talking to a girl. I mean, you can do something else, man. That's gross.
On her 11th month anniversary, you could say, on February 7th, VNU post this tweet regarding the temporary hiatus of Amano Seraphy. Now, this was significant because, of course, it came out of nowhere, but also because her birthday was going to be on February 18th. And usually birthdays are a pretty big deal, right? It's time to rake in the cash,
big money.
Baby.
True.
So this is definitely very interesting timing. They say, hello, this is VNU Entertainment. We would like to inform the community regarding the temporary hiatus of Solstice Amano Seraphy. Thank you. In which they say, hello, this is VNU Entertainment. We have an announcement to make regarding the temporary hiatus of Solstice Amano Seraphy. Due to personal circumstances, the company and the talent, Amano Seraphy, have agreed that she will be going on hiatus. Amano Seraphy's activities on social media, Twitter, not X, we're never going to call it X, TikTok, and YouTube will be on hold, and other projects will continue as scheduled. We ask for everyone's understanding of these circumstances. Thank you. Now, of course, the comments were shocked. They're surprised. Where did this come from? Who knows? We just hope that she's okay. Of course, you have this guy over here saying, I wait for your return, mommy. I love you. But, you know,
you down bad.
Point. She still did her birthday stream on February 18th. I don't have any footage from it, unfortunately. But yes, she did it. It was a donathon, and I'm sure she made some good money.
Big money day.
Regardless, after her birthday stream, she did not come back. This, coupled with the fact that she had also taken a hiatus right before, made people start questioning what the hell is going on. Because she didn't give any updates. Neither did VNU give any updates. This was a situation in which pretty much everyone was left in the dark. During her disappearance after the birthday stream, people quickly found out that she was actually on another account now called Alien Mixture, which is her current persona today. She also had a Twitch channel with that same name. Ooh. And according to this Reddit thread, she had streamed and pretty much spilled the beans on what's going on exactly. Here's a summary. She asked her fans to not attack the company. After her birthday stream, her mental declined, she was overwhelmed. Hated that she had to stop the subathon early.
I'm pretty sure it was a donathon, and I think she's referring to her birthday stream here.
She wanted to leave peacefully, and she had let them know early on, before the hiatus even had taken place. Management asked for a large sum of money, over $100,000, in order to leave early.
100,000, brother. What the hello? That's like 2 years' salary for like the average guy. What the 100,000? Oh my god! I should start one of these VTuber. Like this is insane how much money they think they can play around.
And the lawyer said contract makes no sense. So she asked for a receipt on how much exactly they want. They said they wanted her to pay direct labor costs, which was a small
labor
sum
cost.
of $22,000.
$22,000.
Then suggested to lose all
Nothing
contact.
at
Just
all.
ghost them, bro. Since they needed to come to the US to press charges. She didn't get a graduation announcement. She didn't even get a graduation stream. One of her mods posted on her behalf in the VNU Discord.
That is weird.
Message. I know now how little I mattered, she said, as well as how other talents are struggling, apparently. Someone in her chat still had active membership to Amano Seraphi's channel. She suggested to just cancel it. She also said that she raised $4,000 during her birthday stream, but was not paid a single penny. She was...
Dude, I feel like orgs often, I'm gonna be real, I think like majority of orgs are a kind of scam. Like, this is insane. She raised 4K during her donathon and she didn't get a single dollar. Man, I don't know. Like, I think that is a scam. That is this seems like some kind of... It seemed like a bait to get someone to be, oh, I'm in this org now and they'll help me out, and then they just yoink all the money. It's like AoE farming with people making content.
Also not paid in December and January. She graduated officially on the 28th of February. She was no longer part of the company. She had no access to the model anymore legally. Still no announcement. And her contract was void, unenforceable by law, according to her lawyer.
Yeah.
So if you're a fan of Amano Seraphi, at this point, this bombshell just drops from her in a VOD on another channel, and you think to yourself, whoa, is this real? Here's what her mod posted in the VNU Discord on her behalf. Hello sinners, this is the funny man. Some of you may know me as Seraphi's mod, but I'm also her best friend outside of VNU. As of the 27th of February 2024, Amano Seraphi has graduated from VNU. She is sorry that it took so long for you all to find out and is saddened that no announcement has been made and that it took so long. I do have a letter for you all from her in hopes that it will bring you comfort. Hello, my sinners, which is her community's name. I'm so sorry that I've been away from you all for so long. I'm not good with words and conveying my feelings, but will try my best, and I hope that you can all understand. I have been struggling mentally for some time and haven't been happy for a while. After much time and consideration, I have decided to leave VNU to find my love for streaming again and to find my own happiness. I'm sorry if this brings you discomfort and saddens you, and I'm also sorry that you had to find out this way. I wish I could see you all and stream for you all one last time, but the way my departure happened, I sadly won't be able to. You guys are the reason I stayed for so long and gave me the strength to keep going, and for that, I'm forever grateful, but I couldn't stay strong enough, and I'm so sorry. I'm also sorry that there are promises I won't be able to keep, and I hope in the future I can make it up to you all. Please be kind and respectful to the other girls and love them and support them. Thank you all so much for changing my life and giving me a future to look forward to. Go kick ass and touch some grass. Amano Seraphi. So as a fan right now, holy shit, like you just saw her talking on her other channel about all this stuff, and now all of a sudden she comes out with an official message from her mod a week or so later on March 6th after she had officially graduated, but no one even knew about it. So almost 2...
Does that mean like they just faked it? Because that's the thing. Like, I feel like sometimes you don't even know what goes on. I feel like often whenever an account is owned by a company, you never know if that is really a post from the creator, the talent behind it, or just the company itself doing general work or trying to reduce any sort of fire that could spawn. Because I feel like often many of these messages seems very copy-paste because you see them so often. You see them way too often. Exactly, they're the same thing, just a little bit of tweak around it.
Weeks after her mod had posted that message, and almost a month after she had actually graduated, VNU finally come out with an official statement on what happened to her. Hello, this is VNU Entertainment. Still don't know what this stands for. We would like to inform the community regarding Solstice Amano Seraphi. Thank you. Hello, this is VNU Entertainment. Still don't know what it stands for. Today, we would like to make an announcement regarding Solstice Amano Seraphi. On February 28th, 2024, Seraphi informed VNU of her intention to break contract and refusal to continue direct communication. She further expressed that she would proceed with future communication through legal procedures. So pretty much, hey, if you want to contact me, talk to my lawyer later. Seraphi's decision saddened us deeply as we have invested much time and effort to continuously work with her. Yeah, in other words, we put so much money into her, it's so sad to see our cash cow leave our company. We have not shared the matter publicly until now because we had held off on any formal legal actions that could jeopardize the possibility of working with Seraphy again. However, as the recent events have been damaging to the other talents currently working with VNU, we are obliged to make no choice. But to take legal action according... We are obliged to make
translation
no choice.
Error.
Huh?
Translation error. It happens often. It happens way too often.
No, it's actually grammatically correct. It's just,
is it?
Why would you write it this way? Anyway, they then say, we apologize for any inconvenience or concern caused to the talents and fans of VNU due to the unexpected event. After this announcement, Seraphy's membership will be closed immediately. Additionally, we will begin to set the internal procedures for how to refund super chats and YouTube memberships that have been made to Seraphy since December 2023. We will provide an update as soon as possible. Thank you. Yes.
I bet they didn't give back any single cent at all. There's no way they try to pay people back.
Don't worry, you read that correctly. Yeah. They straight up were like, it seems she hasn't been paid since December. We're gonna figure out how to pay her. Yeah. Because according to Seraphy, she has not received any paycheck since November of 2023.
I fucking knew it.
In March at this point, right? So they're like, yeah, you know, I guess we can start to figure out how to pay her. Took your sweet time with that announcement, huh? Translation, we got busted for not paying our talent for 2 whole months, and now we're going to try to refund all that money because wage theft and defrauding viewers looks bad on the quarterly financial reports. And this is what's funny too, is that, you know, by that time, Niji-sanji had already been absolutely getting destroyed, right? Over and over and over due to stupid decisions. Remember, this is this year, 2024. They're taking inspiration.
Did you guys like do a blind eye on recent happening with Niji? Brother, also homeboy, what the hell is that profile picture? Oh my god. Okay, so they are trying, they saw what Niji-sanji is doing. They were like, bet we can do that too.
At this point, I think they hired the same PR team.
Yeah.
In any case, this wasn't over because Seraphy took it a step further and leaked her contract. Allegedly leaked, I should say.
Leaked.
For legal reasons, we have no idea who leaked it.
Oh, of course.
But it was leaked to Legal Mindset, who's a lawyer and does a lot of VTuber-centric content,
right?
I've
seen
and the
this guy a lot.
itself, guys, remember the intro of this video? Yeah, let's check it out. Here are the highlights. Minimum work requirement of 3 streams a week for at least 2 hours per stream, plus at least 3 social media posts per week. Can be updated during monthly consultations with company having final say, so long as it's
not too bad.
Reasonable. You know, I love when companies do that. They're like,
looking at craziness.
This is a South Korean agency. South Korea is a dystopia, bro. Are you kidding me? Reasonable? The amount of stress a high schooler goes through is more than like a World War II soldier. What are you yapping about reasonable? Okay.
Wait, what's wrong? Minimum wage require 3 weeks. Wait, minimum requirement of 3 streams a week. That's fine. 2 hours. That's fine. Plus at least 3 social media posts a week. Can update it during monthly consultation with company having final say, so long as it's reasonable. Yeah, that's completely fine. What's wrong with this? Broadcast indefinitely with company of any damage that arises from the stream. Broadcast need to check. Broadcaster need to check with company before communicating or work with anyone about the stream related stuff. Yeah, that's normal within these companies.
Check this. Broadcaster indemnifies company of any damages that arise from streams. Wow. I'm sure they're going to be reasonable with that too. It's like, yo, man, you said the word "come" too many times under sexual connotation. We're going to need the $1,000.
I think Mujin is just yapping at this point just because of, you know, haha, bad company, Lamau. Because, like, I'm going to be real, this seems fine. The reasonable part there is because, like, you can't, like, have a contract, you're getting paid and, oh, I want to stream 1 time for 1 hour every week. Like, you gotta be a little bit reasonable. It's a work contract. You gotta go live 3 days a week for 2 hours. That's completely fine.
Broadcaster needs to check with the company before communicating or working with anyone about stream-related stuff. So when it comes to collabs, hey, you want to work with this YouTuber? Well, it's up to us, which is honestly a standard industry practice.
It's about
agreement
a VTuber
has a duration
contract
of 1 year. There's a trial period of 4 months, near the end of which either party can terminate. The company may in consultation with Broadcaster, replace this agreement with one more advantageous monetarily for Broadcaster before this agreement ends. It is alleged that this is the only agreement. If that is the case, since this contract was supposedly signed on September 15, 2022, Seraphy would have been working under no contract. But then she acknowledged that she is under a 3-year contract. And I think that's standard in the VTubing industry, right? Because the model costs a lot, the investments cost a lot, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, in general, 3 years is a long time no matter where you're working.
I'm gonna be real. I would never sign a 3-year contract. I'm gonna be real. Unless it's fucking OTK that I know I just stick to forever. Like, hell no. Who would? Even in a work field. I would never join a job. I would never jump into a job and think to myself, I will be stuck with this for 3 years. Because what if I hate the job after like a month or 2 or 3, or I just get tired of it after like half a year? Like, there's no way I'm sticking to a job for 3 years. That's insane. That's too much.
Now get this, okay? Get this. For the first 4 months, it's a trial period, all right? Now listen to this. Broadcaster is paid 500.
So let's say, I don't know if y'all, I mean, some people are a little bit, haven't had a job yet, but let's say that you get offered a job, and now to enter that job, you have to sign a contract that forces you to work with them for 3 years. So you cannot leave that job for 3 years. You cannot change your contract for 3 years. If you break the contract, you have to pay the company a lot of money for breaking it. That's those things. The point B is that joining a work field and being signed for 3 years, that's too long. I ain't doing that.
USD a month for the first 3 months and 2,500 USD for the last month. Income after that is not specified in the agreement, but rather shall be determined through mutual consultation. This is insane, bro. That's like what, $4,000 in the span of 4 months?
Sounds like signing up for any army. It does.
Every state of the United States. Bear in mind, Seraphy is an American.
Question mark.
Now this is a black company. This is a sweatshop. And what the hell does this mean? Mutual consultation? Okay, we mutually consulted that you'll be getting paid $500 a month. Wait, I never agreed to this. Okay, great. $300 a month. Absolutely. Let's do this. You're locked in for 3 years. Are you ready?
Hell no.
The agreement also explicitly tries to claim that this is not a labor.
Broadcasters paid 500 USD a month? What the fuck? Huh? 500? That ain't enough. That ain't enough to pay one of my bills.
Or employment contract, but similar to the Nijisanji contract, has stipulations of exclusivity.
500.
Now check this. This is my favorite part in the entire contract. Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't think you are.
That ain't minimum wage. That ain't even half of what I pay for my loan every month, which is one of my things I need to pay every month out of like 5-6 different things. Like, damn, 500 USD is nothing.
Terminated for cause by
nobody
fault
can
of
live on
Broadcaster.
that.
Broadcaster agrees to pay back all compensation they've received.
Bro, this is a scam.
Plus, direct expenses incurred for the performance of Vtuber work.
Scam.
Replacement personnel input costs.
Scam.
And damages.
This is such a scam.
If they can't calculate a total for that, the company can choose 5 times compensation received. Yes, you read that right, dude.
Oh, God.
Right. Listen, dude, go back through your entire receipts. How much did we pay you exactly? I can't calculate that. That's crazy. Okay, we'll calculate it for you. Okay, and you're going to pay 5 times the amount. Thank you. And then non-compete with a third party, an NDA for
a non-compete as well for 3 years.
After termination of contract. Now, guys, the good news is that recently, a month ago, I think, around that time, the US has stopped all non-competes.
Yeah, that's good.
Pretty cool, actually.
Great, WUS.
But even if they hadn't, 3 years? What the hell, man? Guys, of course, this is rubbish. This contract cannot apply in any court of law. I don't even know who wrote this. Like, how did this even... Who did they hire for this?
A high schooler. That's who wrote this. Because that's the thing. There's a lot of like young people that make VTuber orgs and are like, let's go. And just write nonsense thinking that it sounds reasonable.
the lawyer off Fiverr. I don't even know if this is applicable in South Korea, but it most definitely doesn't apply in the United States. And they should have thought of that before signing a US-based VTuber. I mean, the contract doesn't even specify where legal disputes will be handled, right? This is like contract 101, especially when you're hiring someone outside of your country. This contract was written by a toddler, okay? That is 100% fact. So of course the community was just absolutely baffled that this company even exists at this point. So around March 25th or so, they put out this notice of contract termination with Amano Seraphy, saying, we would like to announce the termination of our talent contract with Amano Seraphy as of March 18th, 2024, and share with you the sequence of events that led to this decision, aka what our PR department from Fiverr wrote up for us. In January 2023, a 3-year exclusive contract was signed by mutual consent between VNU and Seraphy. In March of the same year, she made her debut as a member of VNU's Gen 2 Solstice. Seraphy had since been a valued talent and member of VNU. She was paid considerable support money for 10 months, including her training period. What, $500 a month? Considerable. She was also provided with time off on request and was offered continuous support with her activities as a content creator. Looking back, it has not always been easy for us to work with her, as we had to change and reassign her a new manager 4 times to meet her needs, but we believed it was all part of the process.
Bullshit.
God, look at them. They're trying to run a smear campaign on her.
Yeah, they're trying to put her down.
To make it look like,
they're trying to make her look like ass, and they're good guys.
By surprise.
Oh,
it's like,
no.
even if this did happen, you do realize that putting it in a termination letter when someone requested to leave makes you look really petty. However, on February 2nd, 2024, Seraphy requested the early termination of her contract by compensation. In response to Seraphy's request, we brought up concerns about the financial burden that could be put on her when offering compensation for the early termination. We asked if she was open to negotiation, but she was firm with her decision. So she pretty much was like, guys, listen, let's just end the contract. I understand the consequences. I'm going to pay you what you need as compensation because I know you invested a lot in me. They said, but are you sure you're going to be homeless? You're going to be poor. But she's like, no, I'm going to pay, because she thought like the amount was actually going to be reasonable. Not like over $400,000.
Oh my God.
Seraphy officially asked us to give her an estimate of the amount she may have to pay to terminate the contract in compensation for our loss and damages. We accordingly gave her a calculated amount with a full breakdown. Like, yo, listen, okay, fine. Here's the amount, $400,000. Can you pay that? Then she was like, hell no.
Surely.
Like, okay, well, fine. How about 22,000? And then she was like, how did you go from that much to this much? But her lawyer was like, nah, listen, this whole contract is just gibberish.
Who is this guy? Is this actually her lawyer? Like, who the hell is this?
Just ghost them. You won't lose anything. Just ghost them. Despite voluntarily requesting the procedure for termination by compensation, on February 28th, Seraphy informed us that she would stop communicating with us. She added that she was not obligated to pay the amount and that the future communication should be made through legal action.
I agree, man. That was such a base move. Good job. Like, yeah, you don't have to. There's no reason you gotta respond to them. Those gibberish contracts don't mean shit.
After her unexpected response, it's like, oh my God, who could have seen this coming? She's not gonna pay $400,000.
Oh my God,
this caught me off guard. We had been internally discussing ways to resolve this issue amicably. We also had not pursued any form of legal action or officially charged Seraphy with the amount that was discussed, because you couldn't, dumbass. You can't. However, since our last interaction, she has engaged in public online activities that have been damaging to the talents and the company. Most of her claims were exaggerated and misleading. Oh, were they? She gave us no choice but to terminate her contract and pursue legal actions for the breaches she made since cutting off communication with us, including NDA violations and making false claims. We hope this announcement can prevent further speculation and misunderstanding.
Wait, this is like junior high school level of drama? This isn't even drama. This is like a company hiring somebody and then thinking that they have legal action or legal reasons to keep them accountable over things. It's like, what the? Nah.
Situation. On April 18th, 2024, all content on Seraphy's channel will be switched to private and all of Seraphy's social media accounts will be closed. So by the time this video comes out right now, yeah, her channel's gone.
Thank
There's nothing
God.
left except the name. We apologize for any inconvenience or concern caused to the talents and fans of VNU.
Also, like, listen, this channel has 31,000 subs. Now that is a lot, but it's like, it's not like she's gonna make you $400,000 much, you know? This isn't that, it's not that much.
Her channel's gone. Event, sincerely, VNU Entertainment. But it's not over, because there's another notice that specifically tells us about the refunds for purchases made on Amano Seraphi's channel. In it, they directly specify it usually takes 2 months for the revenue generated on a channel to be reflected in a talent's monthly payment because it goes through both YouTube and internal payment processes. The revenue generated on Seraphi's channel in November 2023 has been properly processed and reflected on Seraphi's monthly payment in January 2024. However, the processing for the revenue generated in December 2023 could not be completed due to the situation in February 2024. In other words, they held off on paying her because she wanted to leave. You know, this is interesting, as everyone knows, right? Especially if you have a YouTube channel, YouTube usually pays you on the 20th or 21st of every month. So internally, they need another month just to send her that payment. Now, you might think this is crazy. Honestly, it's fairly normal.
It's normal.
Hell, even sponsors will take 1 to 2, even 3 months to pay money. They will pay, but they take a while. It's just all a bunch of financial mumbo jumbo. But regardless, they should have paid her the amount she was owed, regardless of whether she wanted to leave or not. As all this stuff was happening, Alien Mixture, who is Amano Seraphi on another account, said this: "You did good, kid. You did good." Posting a screenshot of Amano Seraphi's Twitter, saying goodbye in a way to this chapter that couldn't be ended properly, with no graduation stream and no way for her to communicate directly with fans of her previous persona. That's pretty much the story, and I hope she never has to deal with VNU ever again. It really is mind-blowing to me how much of a mess VTubing...
I'm gonna be real. I don't know how anybody looks at all of the situation with these companies and are like, oh my god, I want to join a VTuber org. I don't get it. They're all filled with so much mess. This seems so tiresome to deal with. It's just, I don't know, like, is it worth it? Maybe it's worth it if you don't know how to brand yourself or advertise and you want to have an easier way going into the field and having a little bit of assistance. But I bet you can meet a lot of friends that can help you and give you information. You can push it instead of dealing with all of this mess.
Can be in some instances, right? You have full-on agencies with these terrible contracts, like these amateur type mistakes. It really shows that it's just such a young industry still with much to improve. But with that being said, not everything is negative, right? You have companies such as Cover doing a great job, as well as the Nijisanji retirement home, right? They're doing a very good job. They've learned from their...
So apparently people hate that it's called the Nijisanji retirement home, so I'm never gonna call it again. But you have some good orgs, but it's like it's 2 orgs or 3 orgs out of... There's like 3 orgs out of like 50 or 100. Like, I don't... Percentile wise, this is not looking good.
Mistakes, and they're moving forward, hopefully with no more controversies. One can hope that most agencies look at their success and just try to do what they're doing instead of doing what VNU and Nijisanji have been doing.
I don't get why they don't want to make it better. Like, they're gonna make more money in the end if they keep their talents and they are doing well and they are happy. But maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just better business model to just get one in, kick him out, get one in, kick him out, and just keep on that in rotation.
In any case, I wish Alien Mixture the best in her streaming career. And speaking of streaming, guys, I'm live on Twitch right now doing some dumb shit almost every single day of the week. Go check out twitch.tv/MujinOfficial. I'm sure you're gonna have a great time.
Man, I've never seen this game in my life. What a classic game to play, Mujin.
Watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
I bet there's not like 50,000 other channels playing it right now. Anyways, this was a W video. I liked it. I mean, like, I get it. This is kind of a little slow because we're talking about VTuber contracts and shit like that. But fuck me, man. I swear, these things are insane and they keep on appearing after left, after right, after day. They keep on appearing all the time and they never stop. It never stops. These VTuber orgs are insane and I don't understand. I feel like we're gonna hit a clash at some point. I'm gonna feel that it has to be hit like a wall at some point where people have had enough of all of these orgs and it's just like declines heavily, and whoever treats their talent right and do it legally kind of builds himself up while the rest falls. And I hope that there will be more focus on the legal matters around VTuber within the orgs, because they are doing so much illegal stuff It's absolutely insane. VTuber will rise up in like Terminators. They will. I think that VTuber indie space is rising up. It's going a lot more high because the value of being an org is being reduced by a lot. But anyways, tell me what you think in the comments. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure you like this video if you liked it. And also sub if you want to see more reactions. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Bye.